back from FashionMoksha. Today's video is going to be a DIY home decor video. Holiday season is finally here and I wanted to change up the decor a little bit. I wanted to make it a little cozy and all that jazz. So I made this Urban Outfitter inspired poof and also the wooden stands. I got all the materials from Home Depot, and for this I got the materials from Joann's. I will link all the materials that I got from Home Depot in the description below. I will add tons of picture of the DIY in my Instagram, so make sure to follow me on Instagram. Also have a look at my blog www.fashionmoksha.com. I also wanted to talk about this amazing Yod watches. These are the wooden watches, totally organic. I love the style. I love how unique it is and it just goes with my style. Yod watches are one of the luxury, one-of-a-kind watches available in the market, and to be honest, I've never heard of wooden watches before, so I was totally excited to have this one. Also, they were generous enough to give me a coupon code for you guys. You're gonna get 25% off all the watches in the website and the code is fashion25. Also, I'm doing a giveaway where you'll have to fill out all your contact information in the form that I'm gonna link in the description box, and follow me and Yod watches on Instagram, and that's it. You guys are all set. These watches would be perfect to give somebody on the holidays, so don't miss out on the giveaway. Giveaway is gonna end on November 26th, 11:59 p.m. I'm gonna announce the winner on my Instagram on December 31st, so make sure to check out my Instagram. And if you like today's Urban Outfitter inspired DIY home decor, give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye. I stitched this pillow just like the velvet cover I'm gonna show you in a while. I stitched the sides with the right sides facing each other, leaving about 4 inches opening to fill the polyfiber fill. Once I was done with the filling, I stitched the opening by hand sewing it. After that, I'm measuring the diameter of the pillow so that I know what the diameter of the cover should be. Here it is 30 inches of diameter. I'm gonna keep an inch extra for seam allowance. So you need the fabric to be minimum 31 inches in width and in length, and you need such 2 pieces for the back and for the front. My fabric is about 34 inches in width and in length. I'm folding it lengthwise and widthwise. Once you're done folding like this, keeping the corner as the center, mark your diameter. Just leave about half inches of seam allowance, otherwise the cover is going to be too loose, which we don't want. So make sure you're not leaving more than a half or an inch seam allowance. So with the corner as the center, take the radius, which is half of the diameter. In my case, it's gonna be 15 inches, and mark around the sides and cut it as shown. Now you're gonna have one side of the pillow cover. Trace the same on the other fabric so that we're gonna have the back side of the cover. This is how it should look. I trace the same pattern, and here is the back piece of it, and I'm gonna cut the back cover on the diameter line so that I can attach my zipper. But make sure your zipper is longer than mine. Mine was about 15 inches. Please make sure it's at least 20 inches, otherwise getting the pillow into the cover gets very difficult. And then add the zipper onto the back cover with the right sides facing towards the right side of the pillow cover. And I haven't gone in depth on how I attach the zipper because I didn't wanted my video to be too long. I'm sure you're gonna have thousands of videos on YouTube on how to attach a zipper. Once you're done attaching the zipper, make sure the zipper is open, and then attach the front and the back side of the cover with right sides facing each other. Somehow I missed the footage where I showed you guys how I attached the front and the back. Also make sure you're not stretching the fabric while attaching the zipper, otherwise it's gonna be like mine. So take a note on that one. As the pillow cover is gonna stretch anyways, once I insert the pillow, I am not restitching it, otherwise I would have had to do it, so please make a note of it. I feel like this DIY is all over the place, but I wanted to upload it anyway so that you can see how I made it. As you can see, I struggled to get the pillow inside the cover, so make sure your zipper is a little longer than mine. We are almost done, just adding the cover buttons is left, and I have used size 60 of the cover buttons for my project. Moving on to the adding the cover button, there is a pattern on the button kit, so I trace the same pattern on the velvet fabric, as you guys can see. Once you're done with that, place the velvet fabric on top of the mold that comes with the toolkit with the wrong side facing upwards. Place the half of the button with no hook on it on top of it, and push the extra fabric inside the button as well. Now taking the other side of the button, place it on top of it, and with the help of a pusher, make sure it's tight enough so that those both hold together. And now you're ready with the button. Mark the center on top and at the back side of the pillow where you want the buttons to be. Take a thick thread and pass onto the hook of the button. Then taking two sides of the thread as shown, pass it onto the needle. You're gonna need a upholstery needle for this project. I had in my toolkit, and using that one I'm gonna pass this thread onto the big needle and then insert the needle from one side to the other without making any knot on the thread. Once the needle comes out on the other side, just remove the needle. It should look like this on the other side. Separate the two ends of the thread, and on one side of the thread just insert the button again as shown. Once you're done with that, loop the thread on your forefinger to make a knot twice. After that, just pull a thread and make a tuft how much ever you want. Just keep pulling and inserting the button inward. Once you're happy with how it looks, tie a end knot and you're done with the pillow. Moving on to the second DIY, I got this wooden slab from Lowe's. It comes in a long piece. I asked them to cut into 3 pieces and this is one of them. Now I'm marking the center of the slab. You also need tubing hooks for this. I also got this ones from Lowe's. I'm gonna link all the things I used in this DIY in the description box. Measure the gap between the tubing hooks and dividing it by 2. I marked them on the either side of the center marking I have done, just to see where it exactly needs to go. Now with E6000 I'm attaching the tubing hook to the marking that we just made.